When choosing a refrigerator, the most important measurement is the space in which it will be installed. Start by measuring the height, width, and depth of the space the unit will occupy. If there is a wall on either side of the refrigerator, measure the full depth of the wall from front to back. This will help to determine how much clearance you'll have when opening the doors or removing the crisper drawers and shelves for cleaning. For most full-size freestanding refrigerators, the standard cutout dimensions are typically 36 inches wide, 70 to 72 inches high, and 24 to 25 inches deep. These measurements should accommodate most freestanding full-size models. Though if you aren't selecting a shallow depth model, the refrigerator will extend an additional 8 to 10 inches past your cabinets. It's also essential to understand that refrigerators have two height measurements: case height, the distance from the floor to the top of the refrigerator's case, and hinge height, the distance from the floor to the top of the hinges. If the refrigerator will be installed in a space surrounded by custom cabinets, it is recommended that you leave at least 1 to 2 inches of space behind the refrigerator, 1 inch above it, and at least a ½ inch on each side for proper air circulation. If you plan on remodeling your kitchen and want to add a custom cabinet enclosure, leave an additional 3 to 5 inches of space between the wall and the custom cabinet. The reasoning is that many of today's modern refrigerators have extra deep doors that can extend up to 3 inches beyond the refrigerator case when opened, with up to an additional 2½ inches needed to account for the door handle. This makes it impossible to achieve a full 90-degree door swing if there is a wall or obstruction on either side. Adding 3 to 5 inches of space on one or both sides of the case will make it much easier to remove crisper bins and shelves for cleaning if needed. However, if you are not remodeling but replacing an existing refrigerator that's currently installed next to a wall, and your goal is to get as much door clearance as possible, here are some things you should consider. Look for refrigerator models with zero clearance doors, designed to open fully without requiring extra side clearance, making them ideal for tight spaces. Another consideration is a handleless model, which features hidden pocket handles. This design eliminates the additional 2 inches of clearance typically needed on top of the standard 3 inches when placed next to a wall. Lastly, you could opt for a slightly narrower refrigerator. Downsizing the width can provide more flexibility for door operation while still fitting comfortably in your space. To learn more about refrigerators, check out our buying guide at abt.com or visit our showroom at 1200 North Milwaukee Avenue in Glenview, Illinois.